సీఎం కేసీఆర్ నాయకత్వంలో తెలంగాణ 7 ఏళ్లలో అగ్రగామిగా నిలిచిందని మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ అన్నారు. సంగారెడ్డి జిల్లా పటాన్చెరు మండలం రుద్రారంలో గీతం డీమ్డ్ యూనివర్సిటీలో జరుగుతున్న కౌటిల్య స్కూల్ ఆఫ్ పబ్లిక్ పాలసీ ఓరియంటేషన్ కార్యక్రమానికి మంత్రి హాజరయ్యారు. కిరణ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి తెలంగాణ ఏర్పడితే కరెంట్ ఉండదన్న కేటీఆర్, సీఎం కేసీఆర్ 6 నెలల్లోనే కరెంటు సమస్యను పరిష్కరించారని చెప్పారు. రైతు బంధు పథకం అమలు తర్వాత తెలంగాణలో రైతుల ఆత్మహత్యలు తగ్గాయన్నారు. దేశంలోనే ప్రతి ఇంటికి రక్షిత మంచినీరు అందిస్తున్న ఏకైక రాష్ట్రం తెలంగాణేనని స్పష్టం చేశారు.
Derogatory, it was humiliating, to get that question, but we used to get that. Do you have it in you actually to be able to run a state? This was a question. So just to put it in a capsule, the journey that started in 2014 on the 2nd of June as a new state for Telangana was something that was something that kind of started on a very interesting note. There were a lot of apprehensions. There were a lot of doubts. There were a lot of prejudices, that this party which ran this agitation, the Telangana Rashtra Samiti, since it was voted to power, how will they treat people from other regions who are residing in this state? How will they be able to handle, all the aspirations of the people? All these questions are obviously there. Now, when you look back 7 years, and when you think, about what the doubts were, a couple of things were also said. The then Chief Minister, Mr. Kiran Kumar Reddy, had famously said that, if Telangana becomes a state, the state would be under complete darkness. The power generating stations are all in coastal Andhra and Rayalaseema. So therefore, Telangana will be a power deficit state and you won't even have 24 hours of power. Not even 24. In fact, he said, you'd be in a gloom. That's what he said. And it was also said that forget about new investments. Forget about new investments, fresh investments. Even the existing investors would run away from Hyderabad and would desert and would leave Telangana. So the youth of Telangana would be really, groping in the dark when it comes to employment opportunities. So these were all the, this was a cloud of suspicion, cloud of apprehension, as I put it. This was what was the situation back in 2014. It was derogatory, it was humiliating, to get that question, but we used to get that. Do you have it in you actually to be able to run a state? This was a question. So just to put it in a capsule, the journey that started in 2014 on the 2nd of June as a